Why do I go to Elmhurst College?
I'm close to everything.
I need a great school at a great price.
I'm learning about myself and my role in the world.
I love a challenge.
I'm dreaming big.
But feel totally at home.
I want an education with meaning.
I want to be a champion for others. I made connections for life.
I'm ready for the real world. Why do I go to Elmhurst College?
To reach my full potential.
That in order for good sportsmanship to prevail, coaches, student-athletes, and fans must display respect, fairness, civility.
We welcome you to R.A. Fagenal Hall on the campus of Elmhurst College as we bring you Blue Jay basketball. Tonight it's a CCIW Conference quarterfinal matchup as the Blue Jays take on the Wheaton College Thunder. Everybody on their feet here at R.A. Fagenal Hall, and we are just about ready for the playing of our national anthem.
And those who support it, both home and abroad, with the playing of our national anthem.
So we are just about ready to get things underway. We thank you so much for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. My name is Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you Blue Jay basketball. Elmhurst getting the number 4 seed in the conference tournament. The Wheaton Thunder, the number 5 seed. As we zoom in and take a look at the starting lineups for the Wheaton Thunder, the head coach is Mike Schauer in his 11th season as the head coach. The starting 5 for the Thunder: Cade Alioth is a junior. Tyson Cruikshank is a sophomore. Namiye Adome is a sophomore. Luke Anthony is a junior. And the senior, Anajuan Spencer. That's the starting 5 for Mike Schauer. This is the third meeting between these two teams. They met back on January 18th in Wheaton. Elmhurst winning 82-75, and then here at R.A. Fagenal Hall on February 1st, the Blue Jays defeated Wheaton 80-69. Starting 5 for John Baines and the Blue Jays, the familiar starting 5 of Jake Rohde, Nick Perry, Derek Dotledge, Levon Thomas, and Jay Militello. You see Levon Thomas, number 23, in the middle of the huddle there for the Blue Jays. All juniors except for Derek Dotledge. He is the senior. John Baines in his 7th season as the head coach. Longtime assistant here at Elmhurst to Mark Scher, who is now the head coach at Milliken. So the winner of tonight's quarterfinal matchup will play on Friday in the conference semifinals. The winner will either play at Augustana or North Central. North Central and Augustana, the top 2 seeds. North Central getting the number 1 seed, Augustana earning the number 2 seed. Both of those 2 teams get opening round byes. The other quarterfinal conference game being played tonight, number 6 seed Carthage is at number 3 Illinois Wesleyan. Opening tip is control. Well, it's Derek Gottlich whipping it off the leg of Cruikshank. So it'll be Blue Jay basketball to get things going. As I mentioned, the last meeting was here on February 1st. Now, the Blue Jays won that ball game 80-69. The Blue Jays had 3 players in double figures. Derek Gottlich has the ball now. He had 20 points in that ball game. Militello into the lane, puts it up and in. Nice drive by Jay Militello. Jay had 9 points in that meeting back on February 1st, and he gives the Blue Jays a 2-0 lead here early on. Blue Jays man-to-man defensively to start the game. 3-ball attempt by Cruikshank. Front of the rim, no good. Thomas with a one-handed rebound. Tyson Cruikshank had a game-high 25 points back on February 1st. Thomas turns, hook shot is good. So 2 possessions for the Blue Jays, 2 field goals. One by Militello, one by Thomas, and it's 4-0 Blue Jays here in the early going. Wesley Hooker, the freshman reserve, as that shot is off the mark. Quickly in transition, Militello with the left-handed flush. Whoa, my. Hey, Jay, send it home, big fella. Wow. What a start for the Blue Jays, 6-0. I was mentioning Wesley Hooker as that triple is off by Spencer, but Wheaton will get another opportunity here. Fractured his left wrist. Wesley Hooker just got the cast off. He is in the lineup. Offensive foul, wave off the mark. Offensive foul on Tyson Cruikshank. Good call by the official. Wave off the bucket. Offensive foul. So Hooker is available to play. He provided such a spark in the first half of the season, but it'll be interesting to see if Baines decides to go with Hooker, and if he does, how many minutes he will give them. Conditioning could be a factor. Rhodey tried to bounce it off to Militello, and the Blue Jays turn it over here. Ibrahim Job, he has been a spark off the bench as well, along with Dominic Janko and Jonathan Zapinski. It's been a great year for the Blue Jays. Nice drive, a scoop shot by Adome, and the foul. Count the bucket as we take another look at it here. Nice drive by Adome, and Levon Thomas with the reach in will get called for the foul for Thomas. That's his first. A chance now for Namier to complete the 3-point play. First points of the game for the Wheaton Thunder. Adome misses the free throw, so it's 6-2 Blue Jays here. 17-26 to go. Nice drive by Derek. Nick used his right hand, and he's a lefty. And it's 8-2 Blue Jays. Up top, 3-ball. Alioth rimming around and out. Thomas got the rebound. Levon will bring it up himself, drops it off to Militello. Boy, what a left-handed dunk by Jay Militello a couple of moments ago. Here he is with the ball. Into the corner, Rhodey. He fires up the triple, yes. Jake Rhodey in contention for CCIW Player of the Year, knocks down the 3, and it's 11-2 Blue Jays. Elmhurst trying to knock off the Thunder for the third time this season. Not an easy feat. Elioff into the lane, has it knocked away by Rhodey. Rhodey on the attack, looks around, pulls up for a three. Leaves that one short. Long rebound by Anthony. Here's Cruikshank, guarded by Perry. Up top to Spencer. Three ball attempt by Adome. Back to the iron, no good. Dotlich got the rebound. 4 minutes gone by here in this first half. 2 20-minute halves. Dotlich fires the three, around and out. Anthony got the rebound. Derek Dotlich is going to go down as one of the top three-point shooters in the history of Blue Jay basketball. Averaging over 16 points per game this season. Tough shot by Elioff, and Cade got it to go. 11-4 Blue Jays. Janko and Job at the scorer's table for John Baines. Here's Militello popping up at the top of the key. Shot clock down to 7. Dotlich into the lane, fades, puts it up. Tough shot, front of the rim. Rhodey got it at a new 20 seconds on the shot clock. Militello for three, yes. What a start for Jay Militello. The junior from Fenwick now has 7, and the lead is 10. 14-4 Blue Jays. Here's Adome, driving, Adome off the glass, it is. Another beautiful take to the rack by Adome, and it's 14-6. Blue Jays with the lead. Perry gives it off to Dotlich. Wheaton man-to-man defensively. Thomas at the elbow. Militello faked the three. Now he's got Spencer on him. Thomas drops it off to Dotlich. Militello for three. That one well short. Wheaton on the attack now. Trailing by 8. Into the corner. 3-ball attempt. Cruikshank is good. Tyson's first points of the game, and it's a triple. Wheaton within 5. 14-9. Militello drives, got cut off by Spencer. Thomas now, shot clock at 10. Rhodey works around a Dotlich screen. Derek left wide open for a three. That one is off. Thomas though, and he had it taken away by Spencer, but they're going to hit Spencer with the foul. Take another look at it here. You see Spencer picking up the foul. That is his first. It's the second team foul. Timeout on the floor here. 13:26 remaining here in the first half. A timeout taken by the Wheaton Thunder. 13:26 left to play. What a start by Jay Militello. 7 of the 14 points by Jay for the Blue Jays. Again, the winner here will go on the road in a conference semifinal matchup on Friday night. The winner will be either at Augustana or at North Central. By the way, if it is Elmhurst 0-2 against North Central this season. They are 1-1 against Augustana this year. Tough 1-point loss up in Rock Island against Augustana, 94-93. That was that buzzer beater shot that Augie won at home. Into the lineup for the Wheaton Thunder is Gavin Hawkins, number 42, a 6'7 junior from Little Rock, Arkansas. Also into the game is Andrew Williams for Wheaton, a 6'3 freshman from Fishers, Indiana. And as I mentioned earlier, for the Blue Jays, Job into the game along with Jonathan Sapinski. Dominic Janko. So those three reserves are out there along with Rhodey and Dotlich for the Blue Jays. Here's Rhodey. Dominic Janko, boy, he has had a great season also. His confidence has risen throughout the season. Rhodey with a tough scoop shot. Job tried to keep it alive. It's going to go out of bounds off of Hawkins, and it'll be Blue Jay basketball. Ooh, they reset the shot clock. Yeah, then now they bring it down to 20. 20 on the shot clock here for Elmhurst. They've got the ball leading by 5. Well played first half for both ball clubs. Conference quarterfinal matchup. 3-ball by Zapinski. Rimming around and out. Cruikshank got the rebound. Tyson quickly into the front court for the Thunder. Cruikshank guarded by Rhodey. Picks up his dribble at the free throw line. Passes it off to Adome. And a near steal by Janko. And, well, it is. It's Wheaton is going to turn it over. It goes out of bounds to the Blue Jays. Luke Anthony checks back in along with Colin Uvegas, number 10. Uvegas is a 6'1 junior from Bartlett, Illinois. Played his high school basketball at South Elgin. Still 14-9 Blue Jays. Elmhurst this season went undefeated in non-conference competition. First time in the school's history that they did that. Go undefeated in non-conference competition. Rhodey at the free throw line. Bounces it off to Militello. Jay turns, shoots. Wow. Jay Militello really looking to be assertive at the offensive end. He already has 9 points, and the lead is 7 for the Blue Jays. 16-9, and a whistle and a foul will be called on Jay Militello. For Jay, that's his first. Take another look at the block right there, a little bit of body contact. For Militello, his first. It's the second team foul, and a timeout taken by the Blue Jays here, with 11:56 remaining here in the first half. So again, the top 6 seeds play in the conference tournament. North Central and Augustana earned the top 2 seeds, so they got first round byes. North Central getting the number 1 seed, Augustana the number 2 seed. Illinois Wesleyan, the number 3 seed, playing at home tonight against the number 6 seed Carthage. And then you've got tonight's game, the number 4 seed Elmhurst hosting the number 5th seed, the Wheaton Thunder. And again, the winner of the 2 games tonight, they'll sort of reshuffle the seedings with the 2 winners, and the highest remaining seed will play Augustana on Friday at 5 o'clock. The lowest remaining seed of the 2 winners tonight will take on Raritan's North Central Cardinals this Friday night. That game is at 7 o'clock in Naperville. Hopefully that all makes sense to you, but if you're a Blue Jay fan, bottom line is if you win tonight, you will be playing on the road on Friday night at either Augustana or North Central. Got to get by Wheaton, though. Cruikshank's 3 is off. Here comes Perry. Perry, 3-ball. Zapinski, short. Loose ball tapped out by Zapinski. Perry with an open 3. No. Zapinski keeping it alive again. Job to the floor. And it's going to be a hell ball. Possession arrow going to the Thunder. Good hustle by Ibrahim Job. You see the tail end of the scrum there. Back in the game for Wheaton, Cade Alioth along with Adome. 16-9 in favor of the Blue Jays. 11:25 remaining here in the first half. The fade is no good by Alioth. Job was there defensively to alter the shot of Alioth. Janko with a nice bounce pass to Zapinski. Jonathan with the lay-in. Beautiful assist by Dominic Janko. Blue Jays, such an unselfish team. Now lead at 18-9. Perimeter shot is off by a dome. Perry drops it off to Militello. Jay with a bounce pass to Zapinski. Perry in the corner. Perry into the lane. The one-handed shot is off. Joe. Janko pulls up off the glass and in. Nice touch by Dominic Janko as the Blue Jays getting second chances here. Timeout taken by Mike Schauer and the Thunder as the Blue Jays now lead it by 11. Their biggest lead of the game, as you see that shot there, forcing Wheaton to call a timeout here. 20-9. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com. Mark Kruger delighted to bring you Blue Jay basketball CCIW Conference Tournament quarterfinal action here live from R.A. Fagenal Hall. Again, the winner here will play in the conference semifinals on Friday night. By the way, the CCIW Conference Championship game will be played this Saturday, February 29th at 7 o'clock. Back into the game for the Blue Jays is Levon Thomas. Levon, a 6'5" junior out of Bellwood, former Wheaton North Falcon. Oh, another nice drive by Adome. 6 points for Namier, and it's a 9-point lead for the Blue Jays, 20-11. Perry trying to finish, he could not, and now here comes the Thunder in transition. Adome once again getting to the rack. Adome with 8 of the 13 Wheaton's points. All of the points by Adome were layups as Thomas hits the three. Levon with 5, and it's a 10-point lead for the Blue Jays. Trying to answer is Anthony, and he does. Luke Anthony buries a triple of his own. 23-16. 9:25 to go here in the half, and a block, or an offensive foul on Jay Militello. So Jay now in his second foul. Rohde's going to come in for Militello. So Jay leaves with 2 fouls and 9 points. 9:23 to go here in the first half. Spencer holding, now gives it up to Adome. 3-ball attempt by Spencer, top of the key, back of the iron. No, Alioth got the long rebound. Poked away by Janko. Look at the effort by Dominic. Wheaton retains possession, however. Adome kicks it out. Spencer had the 3. Dollage offensive foul. Good job by Dollage to take the charge, and Spencer picks up the foul. There you see Derek taking the charge, and for Spencer, that's his second. Coach Schauer leaving him in for now. Well, now he's going to go to the bench. Spencer is going to come out. Rohde with the take. Jake with 5. The lead is now 9 for the Blue Jays. 25-18. 3-ball attempt by Anthony, rimming around and out. And a whistle, they're going to keep it here, which means it's a foul against the Blue Jays. Foul will be on Dotlich, his first. So Andrew Williams comes into the game for Wheaton. Spencer goes out with the 2 fouls. 8:33 left. The Blue Jays with 4 team fouls. Wheaton with 3 team fouls. Now 2 officials want to talk things over here. The shot, all right, they put the shot clock down to 20. 25-16 Blue Jays. 8:33 left, first half. Winner will move to the conference semi. Scoop shot, deflected. Here comes Rhodey in the open floor. Jake splits the defenders, puts up the shot, no good. Williams got the rebound. Williams now takes it all the way, can't get it to go. Perry got the rebound. Janko in the open floor, Dominic gets it to go. Janko's second field goal of the game, and it's 27-16, Blue Jays by 11. Under 8 minutes to play, first half. Anthony on the drive. Thomas with the rebound. Anthony tried to draw the contact from Thomas. The officials didn't see it. Thomas now backing in on Aliyah. Fades, and before the shot, contact and a foul on Cade Aliyah. For Aliyah, that's his first. See the tail end of it there. Timeout on the floor here. 7:33 to go here in the first half. Blue Jays playing well here this CCIW quarterfinal matchup. 11-point lead here for the Blue Jays with 7:33 to go. First half. Leading scorers, Jay Militello with 9. He's on the bench, though, with 2 fouls for the Blue Jays. Namie Adome with 8 points. All of his points coming on takes to the rack, all layups. He has 8 of the Thunder's 16 points. Again, the other quarterfinal matchup tonight, the number 6 seed Carthage is at the number 3 seed Illinois Wesleyan. Glad to have you with us from R.A. Fagenal Hall. Mark Kruger bringing you all the action here. Good ball game so far. John Baines has to be pretty pleased with the effort from his Blue Jays. Again, Wesley Hooker, the freshman, fractured his wrist midway through the season. Just recently had his cast off. He is in uniform, but Coach Baines has not used him yet tonight. He has provided a good spark off the bench this season. Joe, this is Dotlich, gives it up to Perry, back out. Janko for 3, yes! So Dominic Janko is the 4th different Blue Jay to hit from downtown. And it's 30-16. Blue Jays with the lead. Aliyah working on Joe. Aliyah blocked by Joe. Joe fighting with Aliyah, and they're calling a hell ball. Boy, I knew when Aliyah was backing in on Joe, that was going to be tough. Aliyah is listed at 6'5". Joe is listed at 6'9", and Joe, with his shot blocking ability, there was no way that Aliyah was going to get that shot up over Job. Job got the block, alternate possession going to the Blue Jays. And that's what Job can provide you with defensively. Such a huge presence defensively, and he got the big block. He's got the ball now at the elbow. Gives it off to Perry as Rhodey goes down. And who's the fouler? The foul is on Andrew Williams, his first. It's the 5th team foul. Williams comes out of the game as Spencer returns with the 2 fouls. Interesting. So Spencer out there with 2 fouls, number 25 for Wheaton. He's guarding Dotlich. Boy, I would give the ball to Derek and let Derek go one-on-one. Instead, this is Janko, and he stepped out of bounds. So the Blue Jays will turn the ball over here. Back in the game is Gavin Hawkins for the Thunder. Alioth comes out of the game. Back in for the Blue Jays is Zapinski. He comes in for Janko. Both teams go 8-9 deep. 6:27 to go first half. Blue Jays doing a pretty good job defensively, although Adome getting to the rack again. That's 5 layups for Adome. He's got 10 points. Perry into the lane, stops and hits. Nick Perry's second field goal of the game. Boy, Derek Dotlich is the only starter yet to score for the Blue Jays here tonight. 32-18. Adome misses the triple. Job got the rebound. Spencer is on Zapinski right now, and a carrying violation against Jake Rohde. Jake can't believe that call. Take another look at it there. Boy, I'm with you, Jake. I didn't see a carry violation there. But nevertheless, the Blue Jays turn it over here. 14-point lead for the Blue Jays. Poked away by Perry. Dotlich flips it ahead to Nick. Nick will have the easy lay-in. Nice pass from Derek Dotlich, and Nick Perry with the good, quick hands gets rewarded with a layup. Perry now with 6. Blue Jays up 34-18. Top of the key, Hawkins for 3, yes. Gavin Hawkins with his first points of the game. Boy, that was a big 3 for the Thunder. 34-21. Coming up on the 5-minute mark of this first half. Dotlich with the ball. Looks up at the clock. Shot clock down to 7. Rohde. And a block will be called on Adome. Adome tried for the charge, but didn't quite get there. For Namier, that's the sophomore's first. It's the 6th team foul. Thomas comes back into the game, replacing Job. 4:50 left here in the first half. Dotlich, Thomas, Zapinski, Perry, and Rohde out there for the Blue Jays. Rohde stops. Off the glass, too strong. Thomas trying to keep it alive. Loose ball, and Thomas will get called for the hold. For Levon Thomas, his second. 5th team foul. So Thomas has 2, Militello has 2 for the Blue Jays. Spencer has 2 for Wheaton. And there's some moisture now on the court. Job is back in. Thomas is going to sit down with the 2 fouls. Boy, the Blue Jays have done a pretty good job on Tyson Cruikshank. I mentioned the last meeting on February 1st. Cruikshank, 18 of his 25 points coming in the first half. Tonight, Tyson Cruikshank just has 1 3-ball. 4:38 to go first half. The Thunder have done a nice job on Derek Dotlich. Dotlich had 14 first half points back on February 1st. Derek has been shut out so far tonight. 4:28 remaining. 3-ball by Anthony, no good. Long rebound, Zapinski got it. Here's Nick Perry with the ball. Hands it off to Rohde. Jake trying to break free. Up top now is Perry. Shot clock down to 10. Dotlich for 3. Yes. Well, you're not going to shut him out too long. Derek Dotlich buries the triple. He is the 5th different Blue Jay to hit from behind the arc, and it's 37-21. 16-point advantage for the Blue Jays. Here's a Dome into the lane again, this time with the left hand. 12 points for a Dome. What a first half he has had for the Thunder. Joe with the flush. Well, let's take another look at it here. Ibrahim sending it home. 39-23. A Dome poked away by Perry. Job gets it ahead to Nick. Nick to Rhodey. Here's Dotlich. Derek dribbles through the lane, up top to Perry. Under 3 minutes to go, first half. Boy, the Blue Jays really looking sharp. Rhodey for three. Short. And a good box out by Spencer. They're going to hit Zapinski with the foul. For Jonathan is first. Good effort by Jonathan. And an official's timeout here with 2:47 remaining here in this first half. The Blue Jays lead it by a score of 39-23. Each team with 16 fouls here in this first half, so the next foul for either team, and we're shooting one in the bonus here. This is a CCIW quarterfinal conference matchup. The Blue Jays of Elmhurst, the number 4 seed. The Wheaton Thunder, the number 5 seed. Again, the winner will play on Friday night in the conference semifinals. They'll be on the road. They'll be at either Augustana or North Central. And if the Blue Jays do win tonight, they will have to go on the road where they have lost to both Augie and North Central on the road. So it will not be easy on Friday night. But first things first, the Blue Jays have to get by a very, very tough Wheaton Thunder team. But I'll tell you what, if the Blue Jays play like this in the second half, things will be looking pretty good for the home team. 2:47 to go here in the first half. The Blue Jays by 16, 39-23. Popping up top is Cruikshank. His three ball is no good. Zapinski lets it go out of bounds, and it will go to the Blue Jays. Dominic Janko back into the game for the Blue Jays, and for the Thunder, Andrew Williams along with a Dome checks back in for Wheaton. Rhodey walks it across the half-court line for the Blue Jays. Popping out is Dotlich. Derek steps back from 19, rimming around and out. Job got the rebound and a whistle. And a foul will be called against the Thunder. It'll be on Spencer. So that's his third. So Coach Schauer taking kind of a gamble, and it did not pay off as Spencer picks up his third foul. So he will have to leave for the rest of the first half. Jonathan Sapinski will shoot one. And the bonus, this is the first trip to the foul line for Elmhurst. One and the bonus for Zapinski. First free throw is well short, and the rebound to a Dome. So both teams are 0 for 1 from the free throw line in this first half. And it's still 39-23. Coming up on the 2-minute mark of this first half. Boy, they're giving Alliot that three ball at the top. They're giving it to Hawkins too, and he takes it and hits. For Gavin, his second from downtown from that same spot at the top of the key. And it's 39-26. And a timeout taken by the Thunder. It is a 30-second timeout. Well, actually, it's a timeout taken by the Blue Jays here. 30-second timeout taken by John Baines. The Thunder with 4 3 balls, 2 by Hawkins, 1 by Anthony, 1 by Cruikshank. The Blue Jays with 5 3 balls by 5 different players. Rhodey has a 3, Dotlich has a 3, Thomas has a 3, Militello has a 3, and Dominic Janko has a triple. Good crowd on hand here despite the snow coming down here in the Elmhurst area. We thank you for logging on to BlueJayTV.com, wherever you are logged on in this great land of ours. Perhaps you're logging on in Key West, Florida. Maybe you're logging on in Flagstaff, Arizona, who knows? Wherever you're logged on, we thank you for tuning in to Blue Jay basketball. Levon Thomas, well, Levon back in with 2 fouls. He comes in for Ibrahim Job. So Coach Baines, a bit of a risk here, bringing Thomas back in with 2 fouls. Thomas now with the ball. Shot clock down to 1. Rhodey gets it off, hits the rim, and a new 20 in the shot clock. It's going to go out of bounds, however, to the Thunder. Joe back in, and he brings, Thomas comes out as Coach Baines plays the offense-defense situation here. Job comes back in on defense. He wanted Thomas in for offense. Another shot from the perimeter by Hawkins is no good. Janko got the rebound. 1 minute remaining here in the first half. Here's Dotlich. Takes another 3. That one is no good. Cruikshank got the rebound. Tyson pushes it up for the Thunder. Brings it out to Williams. His 3 ball is an air ball. Job got the rebound. Gives it off to Dotlich. Dotlich ahead to Rhodey. Rhodey in transition, no good. Wheaton comes away with it. This is Williams. Poked away from behind by Dotlich. It'll be Wheaton basketball. Luke Anthony back in for the Thunder. He comes in for Williams. 33 seconds left. There's about a 7-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And a whistle and a foul called on Dominic Janko. His first, and it's the 7th team foul, so that'll put Cruikshank to the line for the first time tonight. He'll shoot 1 in the bonus. Colin Uvegas is back in for the Thunder. Boy, this is only the 3rd free throw for either team in this first half. Both teams are 0 for 1, so there has not been a made free throw in this entire first half until now. Cruikshank with 4 points. He'll have 1 more here. 39-28. Blue Jays by 11. And there's about a 1-second differential here. So see if the Blue Jays decide to run the clock down here. They run the weave at the top. Rhodey tracks it down. Shot clock is at 10 right now. Oh, Dotlich will indeed take the 3. No. And now the Thunder can get a shot off. A dome into the front court. A dome falls down. Cruikshank for 3. No, and that's the whistle. Cruikshank upset with himself. He had a great look at a 3 ball, but he missed it as the buzzer goes off. So first half has completed here at R.A. Fagenal Hall. The Blue Jays lead at 39-28 as we'll step aside and come back for the second half. You are logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
Why do I go to Elmhurst College?
I'm close to everything.
I need a great school at a great price.
I'm learning about myself and my role in the world.
I love a challenge.
I'm dreaming big.
But feel totally at home.
I want an education with meaning.
I want to be a champion for others. I made connections for life.
I'm ready for the real world. Why do I go to Elmhurst College?
To reach my full potential.
Scotty Williams takes his place in the Hall of Fame as the most decorated football player in Elmhurst College history. From 2009 to 2012, Williams rewrote the Elmhurst record book, cementing his place as one of Elmhurst's all-time greats. A four-time All-Conference selection, Williams earned first-team All-Conference honors for 3 straight years from 2010 to 2012. He set a single-season rushing record in 2010, only to break it in 2011. During his senior year in 2012, Williams torched his own record again, rushing for 2,046 yards and 22 touchdowns while leading the Blue Jays to the NCAA playoffs for the first time in school history. Named the CCIW's Offensive Player of the Year in 2012, Williams finished his career with 5,203 yards and 50 rushing touchdowns, breaking the previous rushing record by more than 1,600 yards. Tim Lester, now the head coach at Western Michigan University, was the Blue Jays head coach for all of Williams' time at Elmhurst. Lester knew he had someone special in Williams.
Scotty was a special running back talent-wise. I mean, low center of gravity, great feet, great drive, great ball security. But his ability to keep his balance. I mean, there were times that he would disappear behind his O-line, which was huge. And he wouldn't go down. For a little guy, he ran like a big back, and it was fun to watch.
Chris Kirkpatrick was an all-conference and all-regions center for the Blue Jays during the Williams era, and he knows how important Scotty was to the success of the team.
Scotty would tell you that he was a cog in the machine, and that goes back to his humble attitude towards things. Scotty was so important to our success. As we became juniors, seniors, Scotty was no longer just the stud player that was quiet and worked hard. He became vocal. Not many people know that. He was the voice in the huddle. And that voice coming from the best player and arguably best person on the team, that led us through some of those tough games.
Elmhurst College's Director of Sports Information, Kevin Juday, covered Williams from the press box. He witnessed firsthand just how hard he was to stop.
No matter how hard an opponent tried to key on Scotty to slow him down, it just was really too difficult for them to stop him. There was a game against Illinois Wesleyan on a 4th and 1 just inside the Illinois Wesleyan 40-yard line, and Elmhurst decided to go for it. Everyone in the stadium knew that Scotty Williams was going to get that ball, and Illinois Wesleyan stacked 11 guys in front, goal line defense, and Scotty just blew right past everybody, broke a tackle, was off to the races, and Elmhurst was off to the playoffs.
Lester remembers the same play as well, but for a different reason, as the play elicited some rarely seen emotion from Williams.
Got in the end zone. He did one of these, which was hilarious because I've never seen him show any emotion when he scores. And normally the line showed the emotion. He just ran over and hugged all the big boys. But when he showed a little bit of swagger for the first time in his 4 years there, it made me laugh, made me smile, made me think that he was having a ton of fun at that moment to get the ball in the biggest moment to accomplish our goal. And he popped one and then, had a little fun in the end zone, which I'll never forget.
Williams' success in 2012 culminated in him taking home All-America honors and becoming the first Elmhurst player to win the Ghilardi Trophy, an award honoring the top player in Division III football.
To win the Ghilardi Trophy, you have to be a great player, a great student athlete, and a great human being on top of it. And Scotty Williams checked every single one of those boxes. Everyone knew about what he was doing on the field that year, but he was also an academic All-American, and he was also actively involved in Habitat for Humanity and several other service groups. And he was one of the most humble student athletes I've ever met in my time at Elmhurst.
As humble as Williams was, Kirkpatrick also remembers Scotty joking around with his teammates.
Our senior year against Milliken, which was kind of a fabled game for us as we had to go into overtime and overtime again, and Scotty broke loose for a 99-yard touchdown run. We had given him a lot of grief over the years, including Coach Lester, about getting what we called hawked in the open field, caught in the open field, and he wasn't letting himself get caught that day. And after he scored that touchdown, as humble as he is, he was letting us know that he didn't get caught from behind.
Williams holds several titles already. Record-setting running back, All-American and Gagliardi Trophy winner. But today he adds another title. Elmhurst College Blue Jay backer Hall of Famer.
Having digital media skills is going to make a student, when they graduate, more employable. Whether they were a digital media major or a biology major, they're going to have the skills that they need to be able to tell a digital story. So they will all take a course called Digital Storytelling and a course called Story Structure. It requires communication and collaboration and innovation, and these are skills that they will be able to take with them whether they continue to work on a media project, whatever field they go into, or just life itself.
Embark on a journey to a new future with an advanced degree from Elmhurst College. Whether you want to take your career to the next level or discover an entirely new direction, Elmhurst College has a graduate program for you.
12% of our population have a master's degree. We're in a period of specialized master's degrees.
The advanced degree is a time to get more specific into some areas that you're interested in.
I believe that when you're looking for a graduate degree, you have to be ready.
You need to do some exploration up front to get some idea of what's possible, what people on the outside want and are interested in, and to begin to think about how that may match with your own abilities and interests.
Spend some time thinking about what they're passionate about, what they really enjoy, and what they want to learn more about.
But it's people that may want to better themselves in their career. They might want to look to another industry or maybe even another career. But many are coming just for that personal achievement. It's something they always wanted to do.
At Elmhurst, we believe the educational journey should be student-centered. You'll notice that difference from the moment you connect with us. You'll join a network of professionals and peers who will support you throughout your studies and your career, connecting you with employers all over the Chicago area. You'll hit the ground running, tested, proven, and ready.
I think part of the reason that a person would want to go to graduate school is so that they can get launched into their professional niche. We're able to really get to know our students personally and professionally and really challenge them, push them, and support them in all the ways that graduate students need support.
And we're also in a good position to help you clarify for yourself what your goals are, what your strengths are, what the possible matches might be for when you're done, and we will work with you to do that. So that sort of personal touch, I think, is more than just a saying here. I think it's very real in the way that we relate and interact with all of our students.
And we also help with job placement. The CPE, the Center for Professional Excellence, has been good in helping with resume building, job interviews, whatever it may take.
Our program directors will support you through every step of your journey. Elmhurst faculty aren't just experts in their fields, they're dedicated to expanding your reach with fieldwork, professional connections, and real-world experiences.
We know you. I, as program director, know every single individual who's in the program. I know why they're here. I know what they're looking to do. I know their stories. I know when situations come up that might require us to be a bit flexible and adaptable.
We really have a lot of fun, and we're really good at supporting our students through this rigorous program.
The teachers are phenomenal. I can't ask for a better school to go to.
By train or by car, from city or suburbs, our campus is easily accessible. And our proximity to Chicago, a world-class metropolitan center, means lots of opportunity for consulting projects, networking, and career advancement. You'll love the flexibility of part-time and evening options that allow you to move at the pace that works for you. In fact, some programs are offered entirely online.
We're easily able to give individualized attention to our students. We can really personalize their education.
Also connect our students with our alumni, building those relationships with their peers, building those relationships with their faculty members. Those students are able to make those connections and build lasting relationships for the future.
One of the things that inspired me within Elmhurst is to take on bigger responsibilities. I'm taking a lot of experience from the things that everyone else has done and from this cohort and from Elmhurst and trying to develop this in our company. So overall, it's been a great experience.
You know, if your company now values you, just wait until after you go through the full program. There's absolutely no way I would be able to do what I'm doing now without this program.
Your journey builds on the students who came before you at Elmhurst. Founded in 1871, but ready for the future. So come tour our historic Arboretum campus and check out our top-notch facilities. From our state-of-the-art nursing simulation center to our speech-language hearing clinic and our small hands-on classrooms, you'll gain the skills you need to succeed.
Graduate school is affordable, and I think more to the point is a good value.
I think it's an investment in your future and an investment in a field that you are passionate about and want to pursue.
We know that going to college is a huge investment. You put your trust and time in Elmhurst College, and we do the same. You invest in us, and we invest in you.
I'd love to tell students not to look back. You want to always look forward, and they tend to gain momentum as they get into the program. At the end, it's just a wonderful thing when you're handed that diploma and you're able to celebrate with all your friends and family.
Pursue your graduate work at Elmhurst College and take that life-changing journey to your successful future.
I would say the typical student, however, might be someone who says that they like GIS, maybe they've had a taste of it somewhere in a previous class. We have geography majors, political science majors. They might have specialized in environmental studies or biology. We even have people in economics and healthcare, military people. In the military currently, the people can come in almost with any kind of a background because it's going to be applicable in understanding the spatial distribution of whatever it is that they're looking at. The software that we use for the most part of our program is Esri's ARC Suite, I want to call it. And so a lot of programs that are done in ArcMap and ArcPro connect into a cloud platform in ArcGIS Online. So we incorporate all three of those. A lot of students enjoy programming, and so they'll enjoy it, like the Python and the geodatabases course, and that's maybe the job that they're going to be doing, maybe even writing algorithms. Other students really like the cartographic aspect. They like making maps, and so once that data is collected and put into the GIS system for analysis, they're the ones that get to manipulate the colors and the lines and the shapes, and sometimes even produce maps that'll be printed or put in web settings. Once you become more proficient in GIS, there's actually different jobs and different opportunities. Someone who really tends to like the satellite imagery or LiDAR, they might be more interested in focusing on remote sensing. Other people really are, they're much more into the GIS, where they can download data, you can get real-time data. Those people tend to become GIS technicians or analysts. We have people who really like to be out in the field, and so they might be more into the data collection. It's one thing to go into the program thinking I want to be a GIS analyst, but it's another thing to keep your mind open that there really are a lot of possibilities.
And welcome back to R.A. Fagenal Hall. We are at halftime of this CCIW quarterfinal matchup. The Blue Jays lead at 39-28. Second half about ready to begin. By the way, we do have a halftime score of the other quarterfinal matchup. Carthage leading Illinois Wesleyan at half, 34-32. First half numbers, the Blue Jays in the first half shot 17 of 36. Wheaton shot 11 of 31. Blue Jays out-rebounded the Thunder in that first half, 24-16. Three ball by Spencer is off the mark. Thomas had the rebound. A dome took it away. out to Cruikshank. His three is good. Tyson Cruikshank now with 8. Remember, he had 25 back on February 1st when these two teams met here at R.A. Fagnall Hall. Dotlich for 3. That one is off the mark. Adome got the rebound. Wheaton quickly ahead. This is Anthony. Wide open 3 attempt. Adome, he hits. Wow. A quick 6-0 run by Wheaton. 2 triples, one by Cruikshank, one now by Adome, and it's 39-34. The lead is just 5. A little over a minute gone by here in this second half. Adome now with 15. Militello led the Blue Jays in the first half in scoring with 9. He's got the ball now. Steps back, fades away, throws up an air ball. And now Wheaton Thunder with the ball, trailing by just 5. Eight different Blue Jays have scored in the first half. 5 different Thunder scored in the first half. Cruikshank. Here's Adome in the corner. Anthony, scoop shot, no good. Tap, no. Rhodey got the rebound. Jake pushes it up, bounce pass to Dotlich. Derek on the drive, got cut off by Cruikshank. Here's Rhodey, gives it up to Thomas. Perry works around a Thomas screen. Now Perry got cut off. Flips it back to Thomas. Thomas for 3. Yes. Levon Thomas hits the triple. So 3 3-balls here in the second half. 2 by Wheaton, 1 by the Blue Jays. And it's 42-34. Elmhurst by 8. 3-ball by Alioth. That one's off the mark. Tapped out. Alioth got it. New 20 seconds of the shot clock. Drops it off to Adome. Anthony now holding. Popping up is Cruikshank, guarded by Perry. Shot clock down to 6. Elliott backing in on Thomas, and a foul on Levon. That's going to be number 3 on Thomas. First team foul of the second half. Cade Elliott to the line, the junior, with just 2 first half points. But Thomas now with 3 fouls. And Coach Baines, for now, leaving Thomas in the game. Alioth's second free throw is good. The Thunder are 4 for 5, excuse me, from the free throw line as a team. It's just a 6-point lead for the Blue Jays. 17:25 remaining in this one. Here's Rhodey with the ball, works around a Thomas screen. Jake steps back, takes the 3. Front of the rim, no good. Spencer got the rebound. Cruikshank quickly into the front court. Here's Adome on the drive, kicks it out to Alioth. Cruikshank pulls up, elevates, no. Alioth, though, got the rebound. Off the leg of Militello, and Wheaton retains possession. Popping out is Adome. Bounce pass to Spencer, his 3-ball. No good. Militello with a strong rebound. Gives it ahead to Rhodey. Dotlich on the drive. Puts up a tough shot. Thomas with the putback. Levon Thomas is the first Blue Jay in double figures. He's got 10. 44-36. Inside to Cruikshank. He was fouled by Perry and 1. Nick Perry with the foul. Cruikshank with a chance to complete the 3-point play. Tyson now with 10. Joe back in for the Blue Jays. Gavin Hawkins returns for the Thunder. Cruikshank completes the 3-point play. The Thunder within 5. 44-39. 16:20 remaining. Job hands it off to Militello. Up top to Rhodey. Rhodey penetrates, lost control of the ball, fell to the floor. A whistle and a foul. It's going to be against the Thunder. It'll be on Gavin Hawkins, and for Hawkins, that's his first. It's the first team foul of the second half. The Blue Jays with 2 team fouls. 4 minutes gone by here in this second half. We thank you for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. Mark Kruger, delighted to bring you Blue Jay basketball. Rhodey on the drive. No, Alioth got the rebound. A little bit of contact, but not enough for the officials to call the foul. Cruikshank. 3-ball attempt. Alioth, no. Putback is good by Hawkins. Gavin Hawkins now with 8. John Baines has seen enough and calls a timeout here. It is a 30-second timeout apparently called by John Baines. And I'm not sure, the official is signaling a 30-second timeout. Now it's a full timeout taken by the Blue Jays here. 15:32 remaining. Yeah, the winner here will move on to the semifinal round of the conference tournament, which will be played on Friday night. A full timeout taken here by the Blue Jays. Levon Thomas has 10 points for the Blue Jays. That's the good news. The bad news is he has 3 fouls. And so it'll be interesting to see how John Baines uses him here in the second half. Late in the first half, he kind of used the offense-defense deal with him and Joe. Tyson Cruikshank has 11 for the Thunder. Namie Adome has 15 points for Wheaton. Those are your leading scorers so far here tonight. Going to be in for a good finish. Third time these two teams have met this season. The first meeting in Wheaton on January 18th. The Blue Jays won 82-75. Then here on February 1st at R.A. Fagnall Hall, the Blue Jays winning 80-69. Dotlich had 20 in that game. Rhodey had 19. Thomas had a dozen for the Blue Jays back on February 1st. Militello looking to get it inside to Dotlich. It wasn't there. Instead, Militello turns and fades and hits. Jay now with 11. Him and Thomas in double figures for the Blue Jays. Elmhurst by 5. 46-41. Alioth working on Job. Alioth, the hook shot, short. Job with the rebound. Here's Rhodey. Militello directing traffic now. D squared into the lane. And he traveled. Rare turnover by the Blue Jays. Elmhurst in the first half had only 5 turnovers. Wheaton with 6 turnovers in the first half. Timeout on the floor here. 14:33 remaining in the ball game. Blue Jays lead it by 5. Elmhurst led at the half by a score of 39-28, but the Thunder came out strong to start the second half. Back-to-back 3 balls, one by Tyson Cruikshank and one by Namie Adome. And the Thunder right back in this ball game. Wheaton trailing by just 5, 46-41. Good one here. The other quarterfinal matchup, the latest score we had was a halftime score. Carthage, the number 6 seed, was leading Illinois Wesleyan, the number 3 seed, at the half, 34-32. CCIW Conference Championship game will be played this Saturday night, 7 o'clock. February 29th. Let's hope the Blue Jays can be there. Certainly a lot of basketball left this year, but of the starting five, 4 out of the 5 starters are juniors. Derek Dotlich is the lone senior in the starting lineup for John Baines. So they will be extremely talented next year. Job will be back. Wesley Hooker, who injured his wrist. Hooker is in uniform tonight. Coach Baines has elected not to use him so far tonight. That 3 ball is off the mark by Anthony. Wheaton gets the loose ball. Great steal by Rhodey as he fires it back into Militello. Great hustle by Jake Rhodey. Six minutes have gone by here in the second half. Blue Jays by 5. Dominic Janko into the game. Flips it to Militello. 10 on the shot clock. Militello pulls up off the glass. No good. Rebound, Aliyah. Here's Cruikshank now into the front court. Cruikshank works around to Aliyah's screen. Now it's a dome. Flips it to Cruikshank. Cruikshank for 3. Rimming around. No. Job got the rebound. Militello. Nice pass inside to Dotlich, who lays it in. Beautiful pass by Jay Militello. Dotlich with the finish. Derek now with 5, and the Blue Jays by 7. A dome elevates, rimming around and out. Aliyah blocked by Job with a foul. Whoa, let's take another look at that one. It looked like Job got all ball. Yeah, contact. He got the body. Pretty good call by the official. The Blue Jay crowd not liking the call because Job got all ball, but he got some body contact, and now the official having a word with Ibrahim. As Aliyah hits the first free throw, he'll have one more. Cade now 3 for 3 from the foul line tonight. Aliyah hits the second free throw. Back into the game is Spencer for the Thunder. Spencer with 3 fouls. Jonathan Sapinski at the scorer's table. He's ready to check in for John Baines here as we approach the 13-minute mark of the second half. Blue Jays by 5. Janko elevates from the elbow. No good. And out of bounds, off of Hawkins. It'll be Blue Jay basketball. Dotlich will take a breather here. Zapinski in for him. 20 on the shot clock here for the Blue Jays. Rhodey to inbound. Jake works around a Zapinski screen. Now to Militello. Militello drives baseline, and he gets it to go. Tough power move by Jay Militello. Jay now with 13, having another terrific game here tonight. Blue Jays by 7. Inside, bucket by Cruikshank, and he was fouled. Tyson Cruikshank looking to complete the 3-point play. The foul on Dominic Janko, his second. So Cruikshank, the sophomore, had 25 against the Blue Jays back on February 1st. He cannot complete the 3-point play. Tapped out by Job into the hands of Vegas. So Wheaton will get another shot at it here. It's a 5-point lead for the Blue Jays. 3-ball by Spencer, back of the iron. No, Job got the rebound. Zapinski into the front court. 50-45 Elmhurst. Here's Rhodey. Jake gets it back from Zapinski, puts up the three, short. Loose ball tapped around, Joe got it. A new 20 on the shot clock for Elmhurst. Janko out there with the ball. Bounce pass to Job at the elbow. Ibrahim gives it to Janko. 4 on the shot clock. Janko drives, dishes it off to Zapinski, puts it up at the buzzer. No good, tapped around, loose ball into the hands of Cruikshank. Wheaton with the ball, trailing by 5. A dome stripped by Rhodey, out of bounds to the Thunder. Alioth back into the game for Hawkins. Nick Perry checks in for the Blue Jays, but there is a timeout on the floor here with 11 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in this quarterfinal matchup. Boy, the Thunder getting to the foul line here in the second half. The Thunder have attempted 6 free throws here in the second half. They're 5 of 6 from the free throw line here in the second half. The Blue Jays have yet to get to the foul line here in the second half. As a matter of fact, for the game, the Blue Jays are 0 for 1. Jonathan Zapinski with the only free throw attempt in the game for the Blue Jays. Five-point lead here for Elmhurst. 11:16 remaining here in the game. Blue Jays led by 11 at the half, 39-28. The lead is now 5. Team fouls here in the second half. The Blue Jays with 4. Wheaton Thunder just with 1 team foul here in the second half. So John Baines brings out Job, Militello, Janko, Perry, and Zapinski. Thunder basketball here, 11:16 left. Adome with 15 points. Here's Cruikshank, shot clock down to 10. Cruikshank from the elbow, elevates, no. Rebound, Janko. Dominic pushes it up. Dominic takes it all the way, blocked by Spencer, out of bounds to the Blue Jays. Whoa, what a block by Anajuan Spencer, the senior. Blue Jay basketball, 25 on the shot clock. Levon Thomas checks back in for Job with the 3 fouls at the 10:48 mark. See if John Baines goes offense and defense with Thomas and Job. He did that a little bit late in the first half. Militello to Thomas in the corner. Levon on the drive, into the lane. Fades, hits. Levon Thomas with a dozen. The Blue Jays by 7. Boy, tough shot by Levon Thomas. 10:20 to go. Adome on the drive. Bounce pass into the corner to Uvegas. 3 ball by Spencer is no good. Adome got the rebound. His shot, no good. Tapped around. Tapped out to Perry. Perry takes it all the way. A whistle and a foul on Adome. Namie Adome with the foul, his second. Take another look at it. Nick Perry in transition. Good take to the hoop by Nick Perry. Knew he was going to draw the foul. And the Blue Jay crowd on its feet here. Second foul of the game for Adome. Nick Perry to the line for the first time tonight. 6 points for Nick. First free throw by the Blue Jays here in the second half. Luke Anthony returns for Wheaton. Second free throw coming here for Nick Perry. We are exactly halfway through the second half. Second free throw by Perry is good. 8 points for Nick. Again, another balanced offensive attack here for the Blue Jays. 54-45. Three ball by Anthony is off the mark. Zapinski kept it alive to Perry. Nick takes it all the way. Scoop shot to the reverse, yes. Nick Perry now with 10 points. What a move by Nick Perry. It's an 11-point lead now for the Blue Jays. Three ball by Cruikshank. Around and out. Thomas tried to save it, he could not. Ball goes out of bounds to the Thunder. Boy, Nick Perry having himself a good ball game. 10 points for the junior. Two officials are discussing things. Now the third official comes in. And they're discussing the shot clock. Okay, now they put it up to 20. 20 seconds on the shot clock. There's 9:24 left. Adome, the floater off the glass and in. 17 for Namie Adome. And the Thunder now trail by 9, 56-47. Some of the Blue Jay crowd on its feet right now. The student section getting into it here. Zapinski got cut off, brings it out to Janko. Dominic on the drive, off the glass and in. Dominic Janko now with 9. And the Blue Jays back up by 11. 8:45 left. Anthony to Spencer, up top to Adome. Shot clock down to 12. Adome dribbles out, works around the Spencer screen. Bounce pass to Spencer. Shot clock down to 5. Spencer takes the three. No. Elliott got the rebound and a new 20 seconds on the shot clock. Adome elevates from 18. No. Janko got the rebound for the Blue Jays. Dominic flips it to Thomas. Levon hands it off to Militello. Thomas into the lane, jump stop, and what's the call? Foul against the Thunder. Foul will be on Cade Elliott, his second. It's just the third team foul for the Thunder. It was not in the act of shooting. Derek Dotledge, Rhodey back in the game for the Blue Jays. Zapinski and Perry will take a seat here. You are logged on to BlueJayTV.com. Mark Kruger delighted to bring you Blue Jay basketball here tonight, live from R.A. Fagin Hall. Thomas on the fade. Back of the iron, no. Tapped around. Militello got the loose ball. Thomas for three. No, Elliott got the rebound. Wow. Rimmed around and out. Cruikshank elevates, yes. Tyson Cruikshank hits his third from downtown. He's got 16, and the lead is 8 for the Blue Jays. 58-50, Elmhurst with the lead. Thomas. One-handed shot. No, he got it back. Put back. Let's go. Levon Thomas just relentless on the offensive glass. The lead is back up to 10. Cruikshank answers down low. 18 now for Tyson Cruikshank. And it's 60-52. Just under 7 minutes remaining here in this one. Rhodey for three. Back of the iron, no. Cruikshank got the rebound. Wheaton has the numbers if they hurry. Cruikshank brings it out. Adome for three. Short. Loose ball into the hands of Anthony. New 20 seconds on the shot clock. Cruikshank for three. Short. Rhodey with the rebound. Jake goes down, and a foul against the Thunder. Great effort by Jake Rhodey to get that rebound. The foul will be on Anthony. Timeout on the floor here with 6:31 remaining. The Blue Jays lead it by a score of 60-52. Each team with 4 team fouls here. There has not been a lot of free throw shooting in tonight's game. 6:31 left. The Blue Jays have shot just 3 free throws tonight. They're 2 of 3 from the foul line tonight. The Thunder have shot just 9 free throws tonight. They have hit 7. They are 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Five different Thunder have scored. Hawkins has 8, Anthony with 3, Adome has 17, Tyson Cruikshank is the leading scorer for the Thunder, he has 18, and Cade Alioth has 6. Blue Jays are led by Levon Thomas with 14, Militello has 13, Perry has 10, Janko with 9. All right, the Blue Jays breaking their huddle. Again, keep in mind, Levon Thomas is out there with 3 fouls for the Blue Jays. He is the leading scorer for Elmhurst, but he has really played well and stayed in the game with those 3 fouls. John Baines showing a lot of trust and a lot of faith in Levon. Blue Jays with Dotlich, Thomas, Janko, Rhodey, and Militello out on the floor here. 6.5 minutes remaining. Janko driving into the lane. Dominic, yes, and one of those. And a fist pump by John Baines. Dominic Janko with a strong take to the hoop, and I'm not sure if Dominic Janko makes that move last year. His confidence level has just risen as this season has unfolded. Janko completes the 3-point play. Dominic now with a dozen. Foul was on Cruikshank, his second. The lead is now 11 for the Blue Jays as Dominic picking up the foul. Well, that's 3 fouls now on Janko. It's the 15th foul, so Janko on the floor, also Thomas on the floor with 3 fouls for the Blue Jays. 6:09 remaining. Double-digit lead for the Blue Jays, 63-52. Poked away by Dotlich. Spencer got it back. Loose ball though, picked up by Thomas and to Janko. Dominic holds things up, now to Thomas, who lays it in, and he was fouled by Elliott. Levon Thomas, boy, when he gets the ball down low, he has such a wide body. He uses his body so well to fend off the defender. Elliott picking up the foul, his 3rd. And now Thomas, his first trip to the foul line tonight. Levon completes the 3-point play. 17 points for Levon Thomas. It's 66-52 Blue Jays. 5:37 remaining. And Adome was fouled. And who was the foul on here? Well, the two officials are talking things over. We're still trying to. Yeah, they're giving the foul to Jay Militello, and for Jay, that's his third. 16 foul. Both teams with 16 fouls here in the second half. 5.5 minutes left. Adome picks up his dribble. Up top to Spencer. Shot clock down to 9. Cruikshank up top to Spencer. Anthony tried to shovel it off to Alioth, and Blue Jay ball. Thunder with the turnover here. Blue Jays with the ball, leading by 14. A trip to the conference semifinal round at stake here tonight as we approach the 5-minute mark of this one. Dotlich inside to Thomas. Thomas turns the hook shot. No! Thomas battling for it, and it goes out of bounds to the Thunder. Great effort again by Levon Thomas. Just couldn't get it to go. It is still a 14-point lead. Some moisture on the basketball. The official drying it off. 4:55 left. 66-52. The final back on February 1st. Blue Jays beat Wheaton 80-69. Shot good by Adome. 19 now for Namie Adome. 66-54. Big bucket for Wheaton. 4.5 minutes left. Rhodey on the drive. Jake over Adome, yes. Jake Rhodey, his first field goal of the second half. He's got 7. The lead back up to 14. 68-54, excuse me. Anthony shot, no. Dotlich with the rebound. We are at the 4-minute mark of this one. Rhodey brings it out. Coach Baines with his arms crossed, standing up. Janko elevates for 3. Militello keeping it alive. Rhodey brings it out. New 20 on the shot clock. Rhodey double team, poked out of bounds by Spencer. Blue Jay basketball. Back into the game here for the Thunder will be Gavin Hawkins, but first a timeout on the floor. Officials timeout here. 3:36 remaining. Things are looking good if you're a Blue Jay fan here. 68-54 in favor of Elmhurst. Again, this is a CCIW Conference quarterfinal matchup here. Elmhurst, the number 4 seed, taking on the Wheaton Thunder, the number 5 seed. The winner will move on to the semifinal round on Friday night. Your 2 top seeds in the conference tournament got first round byes. North Central, the number 1 seed. The Augustana Vikings, the number 2 seed. Both North Central and Augie getting first round byes. So the Thunder will bring out Spencer, Cruikshank, Hawkins, Anthony, and also Adome. 3:36 left. The Blue Jays with 2 timeouts left. The Thunder with 3 timeouts remaining. The Blue Jays will send out Janko, Militello, Dotlich, Rhodey, and Thomas. Blue Jay basketball. 13 seconds on the shot clock. The student section gets back on its feet here. Thomas hands it off to Janko. Back to Levon. Militello faked the 3, now drives on Spencer, turns, fades, hits. Jay Militello with 15. The Blue Jays by 16. 70-54. Boy, keep that clock moving. Hawkins for three. No. Rebound to Rhodey, and Dotlich is going to get called for the foul. Him and Spencer were battling for the rebound, and for Derek, his second. Boy, that could have went either way. That's a tough call by the official, but it'll put Spencer to the line. Anajuwon has yet to score here tonight. Spencer had 10 points in that meeting back on February 1st. And that's his first point of the game. Anajuwon will have one more. Second one by Spencer is good. 70-56. Blue Jays by 14 here. We are at the 3-minute mark of this one. Janko driving into the lane, drops it off to Thomas. He lost control of it going up, got it back. He was fouled though. Boy, Thomas just relentless on the offensive glass. Take another look at it here. You see he went up, lost control of it, but he got it back. So another offensive rebound for Levant. He was fouled by Spencer. That is his fourth. So Thomas to the line to shoot two. 17 points tonight for Levant Thomas. He will have two shots here. Boy, he has had a great season as well for John Baines. 18 now for Thomas. Can almost pencil him in for a double-double every game. 19, I thought he had that one. 18 now for Thomas, and he goes 1 of 2 for the free throw line. 71-56. 15 knocked away by Thomas. 2:40 remaining. 3-ball attempt by Anthony. Rimming around and out. Thomas with the rebound. Huge game for Levant Thomas. Wow. He has played so well with the 3 fouls. He's got the ball now. Thomas to Janko. Let's run some clock. Shot clock down to 10. Derek brings it out. Rhodey, shot clock down to 6. Rhodey. 1 second of the shot clock. Janko does not get it off. And it's a 30-second shot clock violation for the Blue Jays, but there's 2:04 left. Time running out on the Thunder here. They've got the ball, 2 minutes remaining, trailing by 15. 3-ball by Hawkins. Back of the iron, no. Tapped around, a dome fighting for it. Anthony off his leg to the Blue Jays. Well, now the outside official is coming in, and I think they're going to reverse the call, and they are. It'll be Thunder basketball. Good piece of officiating. Very, very quickly, the two officials gathered, discussed it, and well, now 2 other officials are, they're going to put 20 seconds on the shot clock. Perry comes in replacing Janko. Nick Perry, a good free throw shooter, good ball handler. 1:50 remaining, folks. Spencer gives it to Adome. Cruikshank from 17, yes. Tyson Cruikshank with the bucket. It's now 71-58. A minute and a half remaining. Both teams over the foul limit. Thomas on the drive, no good. Rebound to Anthony. Anthony brings it up himself. Ahead to Spencer. Up top, Anthony for 3. Rimming around and out. Thomas with the rebound. 1:12 to go. And right now, the Thunder not fouling here. Exactly 1 minute remaining. Shot clock down to 13. Blue Jays will run this one down. Shot clock down to 5. Kind of surprised the Thunder not fouling here, but Rhodey gives it off to Thomas, and another shot clock violation for the Blue Jays. But There's just 44 seconds remaining. Jaco back into the game, coming in for Dottledge. (71-58) Blue Jays. A dome on the drive, no good. Thomas got the rebound. There's about a 6-second differential. The Thunder not going to foul. The Blue Jays are going to move on to the CCIW semifinal round on Friday night. What an effort tonight by John Baines and the Blue Jays. There's about a 5-second differential here, so the Blue Jays will take another shot clock violation here. And there it is with just 6 1/10 seconds remaining. The Thunder will just run this one out. And that will do it. The Blue Jays with the victory here tonight, 71-58. So they beat the Wheaton Thunder for the third time this season. The third time coming here in the CCIW quarterfinal conference game. Very quickly, your leading scorers for the Thunder. Tyson Cruikshank had 20. Namie Adom had 19. The Blue Jays had 4 players in double figures. Levon Thomas had 18. Jay Militello with 15. Dominic Jaco with 12. And Nick Perry with 10. Jake Rohde with just 7 points, but the Blue Jays really didn't need his offense here tonight as Elmhurst moves on to the semifinal round on Friday night. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast here tonight. Again, the Blue Jays win it by a score of 71-58. My name is Mark Gruner saying so long from R.A. Fagenham Hall. Again, your final score, Blue Jays win it 71-58. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com. So long, everybody.